Hi, my name is Michaela Hediger, and today we're going to be dissecting the digestive tract of the fetal pig. So now we're going to start with the esophagus. So if you look in here, there is your esophagus, and it sits behind the trachea. So food's going to enter in through the mouth, drop down into the esophagus, and then it will go into the stomach. Okay, so this is your stomach. You can see it already has some contents in it. It looks kind of like just like a little pocket or a little bag. So the food drops into the stomach. And then at the bottom of the stomach, if you feel right here, really tough structure at the bottom of the stomach, that's the pyloric sphincter. That controls the flow of the contents of the stomach into the small intestine. So that hard structure right there. Now we're actually going to move back over here. This big organ right here, this is the liver. It is the biggest organ in here, the liver. And the liver's job is to process blood and to break down nutrients. And sitting up under the liver, if you look right here in this little pocket, right there, that's going to be your gallbladder. Your gallbladder. And the gallbladder's job is to store bile and to help break down fat. And then we'll go back over here. This little organ right here. Snip that. This is going to be your spleen. And the spleen's job is to filter out infections of the blood, and it's also a blood reservoir. And then under the stomach, right here, this little gland right here, this is the pancreas. And the pancreas's job is to make insulin. And it's also our main source of our digestive enzymes. So that's a really important organ. If you look back under here, this is going to be a kidney. One on each side. Kidney. And now we'll move to the intestines. So after the contents drop into the stomach, past that pyloric sphincter, then they're going to drop into the small intestine, right here, small intestine. And now the small intestines are the longest part of the digestive tract. In humans, it can be about 12 feet long. And it's actually supported by this mesentery. It supports the intestines and it supplies blood to the intestines. And if you zoom in right there, that's the mesentery. And that's the supportive structure for the intestines. So then we'll move into the large intestine. And a good way to tell that we're entering the large intestines is you'll run into this spiral colon, which we humans don't have. Right here, spiral colon, beginning of the large intestine. This is present in pigs. That way they have basically an extra large intestine so that they can gain nutrients from things such as grass and hay, things that we typically wouldn't be able to receive nutrients from. That's what that's for. And then that's going to branch off to the beginning of the the large intestine in, like, say, us humans, which would be the sigmoid, or the cecum, sorry, cecum. That's going to be this structure right here, the cecum. And then branching off from that, the appendix. Appendix. Again, that's larger in the fetal pig than in ours. Okay, and then we move into the large intestine. And then it will empty out through the colon at the end. And we'll put all that back in. I went ahead and left this attached just so you could see. This is the umbilical cord where the fetal pig was attached. The umbilical stump. And there you can see underneath where it attaches. And we'll just put all that back in. Okay, and that concludes our dissection on the digestive tract.